Let's do it. Let's do it. Peace, love, and light. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being present. Thank you all for being now. That's the most powerful state we can be in is here and now. And there's nowhere else to be but now. There's nothing to become but, that in which you already are, right? I always tell people you are that already. Right? The reason why you don't have the things that you want to do is because you're telling yourself, I won't change or I won't do this until I receive this. Well, let me tell you this right now. You are that already. That $1 million, that billionaire version of yourself, you're doing that already. Don't wait for some materialistic thing to come into your life to make change. So today we're going to be talking about why in 2025 each one of you guys needs to stop paying these credit repair companies. It's 2025, y'all. We got quantum chips coming out. We've got coming out, which are literally able that's able to compute and pull information that would typically take literally hundreds of years to being able to be done in seconds, right? The world that we live in is a world of fast pace, a world of wanting it now, a world of that. I've always said that microwave mentality. But with that being said, the technology is going to have to also be to that standard as well too. So what all these credit repair companies are using already right now is some form of an AI, some form of a chat GBT, and that's what I've gone ahead and created myself. With my information, y'all understand that the way that I've been able to break down over the years, this information has been very simplistic to where I want little kids to come in and learn this information. I've got free ebooks for children as well too on any account that you guys can think of. And I want you guys to understand in the world of 2025, we've got to get in tune with technology that's at our hands. So I put together a GPT where you guys can get all of my insight, all of my teachings, all of my ebooks that I'm referring to, the children's, to the, adult ebooks, to all of my teachings when it comes to consumer law, the FDCPA, the FCRA, going through the definition section, breaking down the definitions, breaking down every single thing that I've compiled into my mentorship, all of the files, all of the PDFs, all of the teachings, I've put here in one AI, and it's called the AI Debt Terminator. So it's going to be releasing come July to the public, but I do want to talk about it right now because of what it's doing. It's able to literally draft up and generate responses to any letter. I had somebody message me last night about them being sued. Right? How many of you guys have been sued or know somebody that's been sued by these debt collectors but didn't know how to respond? Right? Y'all just didn't know how to respond. Y'all didn't know what to respond with. Well, I'm going to show you guys right now how literally in seconds it went ahead and spit out and drafted up a whole new, right? It's a whole new world, a whole new letter for them. I'm going to set this up. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up on my laptop the version of the chat, and it's got case law studies in it. You guys tell me if you guys see power in this letter. That's all that I want to see. This isn't nothing I dropped it up, but it's going to sound just like me to a T, but even better because it's like, yo, it's my information, my teachings times all of this. Like, yo, this can't be beat. Let me show you guys where we at. I'm over here icing my ankle as well too. We got a whole bucket going. Oh, that was painful. We've been here for about 10 minutes though, so we're about good on the ice now. But it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. Oh, we twisted up our ankle on our hike 2 days ago. So let me show you guys this letter that was just drafted up from it yesterday. Once again, this is a response for a summons that somebody was summoned, right? So in the county of the Fourth, let me just show you guys so you guys can see. I want y'all to see. Well, y'all can see. Comes now the defendant Carlos Pro Se as and respectfully files this answer in affirmative defense in response to the plaintiff a general denial, affirmative defense. We got lack of standing. We've got case law to back that as well. Henson versus Santander Consumer, USA. Limits who qualifies as a creditor versus a third-party debt collector. Failure to provide validation of debt, 1692G. Didn't even need my insight, my information, but it's like, yo, we need these five verifications and validations. Misrepresentation, right? Deception going on, no contract and evidence. Where's the contract? Failure to mitigate damages, right? So it's prayer for relief. These are all being compiled into response for you guys, and it's done in seconds. All I did nothing. Let me see. I didn't tell it to do nothing. I can make this way better. All I said is draft up the best response for them, and I inserted in their PDF of what took place. I didn't say nothing more, nothing less. Just draft the response. I know with the information that I know, and as you guys have more information on your own situation, on how you guys have been violated, on how you've been deceived, on how you've been misrepresented, you guys can enter all of that into this GPT to allow you guys to come out with even more insight and more information. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, family, is having the technology for all of you guys at hand, not only to take all of my teachings over the years from 2021, all of the videos. I've got a video just about on every account you guys could think of, from bankruptcies to evictions, and then inserting that knowledge and that value that I've taught you guys for free here on the YouTube, and inserting it into the ChatGPT, drafting up a letter, and it'll spit out a mirror image of what I'm talking about there, as well as, you know, exactly what's already been configured and programmed within this AI. So that's why I just wanted to come here. Like, y'all got it at your fingertips. Everything and more that these credit repair companies are doing, because a lot of these credit repair companies are still sending out 609 letters, are still sending out basic dispute letters. See, what I want y'all to understand, nothing about this system is basic. It's in depth, it's deep, it's using case law. You know, not many, if, you know, really a lot of different credit repair companies, because they don't know about case laws, right? They think that, you know, case law is something big and something that they're not. This AI is literally going to pacer, monitor system, and it's using the same verbiage from these case laws as well to help you guys win your guys' cases. So this is official. This is about as good as it gets. Right? This is top-notch, you know, fintech technology. And like I said and told you guys last time, we got an app coming out with this as well, along with the other things that we're launching. Right? AI, though, AI is the future. It's here. It's now. And it's only going to get stronger, and it's only going to get better. And as more people, all of you guys, start to use it even more, the stronger it's going to be configured, right? The more types of different scenarios and cases it's going to be seeing. So right now, the only people that do have access to this is the mentorship. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, the value of the mentorship is going to go up. I've been telling you guys this from last year, and I've just been so nice and had so many different things that I wanted to put together before we did up the price. And I told you guys $5,000 will be the value of it, but that's going to be the final, you know, that'll be the final price change in the mentorship. Now the franchise, we're going to be doing a lot more with the franchise, especially with technology. Our VAs overseas in the Philippines, so I got to get out there. I'm headed to Japan tomorrow to go work with them hands-on, to go sit down with them, grind, get in the trenches, show them all the things that we've been putting together so that they can help scale everything that we've been doing. So super grateful for all of you guys and the journey, man, that's led me to here, that's led me to now, to coming up with this type of technology, because I've always been thinking, how can we do it bigger, okay? You know, I came on this YouTube in the first place to make sure that I'm able to go big and to empower and enrich and educate hundreds of thousands to millions of lives throughout the years. And I know it's not going to happen now. And, you know, I know these videos may even catch on down the road, you know, and that's the thing. Like, these videos may catch on 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, to where hundreds of thousands of views are going to be coming through these videos. People are going to come across these videos and see this channel and be like, yo, Credit Gotti, he's the type of person who really didn't hold back on any information and any value, and he was really for the people, adding value. And I really appreciate the information that he brought forward, because it's helped me bring clarity to everything when it comes to consumer law and discharging anything off your guys' consumer reports. We've talked about the 10K filing forms and pulling those 10K filing forms and how all the debts are being securitized and sold to a trust. I showed you guys how to pull up those trusts. I showed you guys how I go through and create CFPB complaints, FTC reports, BBB reports, Attorney General complaints. I've showed you guys all of that with the AIs, but now I've got my own AI to where you guys can go out and do that and get the same output I would be getting on my end that you guys can get on your guys' end. Because like I said, I've been configuring it for some time. Right, y'all have seen me go live stream, but I don't even see no sense in live streaming at this point because I've showed y'all all that there is to show. Y'all got to go watch the videos, do the studying, find what you guys are seeking. If you guys been denied credit, watch those videos. Watch the videos of you guys getting the free car and what I'm talking about with getting that free car and getting that auto loan, going to the credit unions, acquiring that auto loan from the credit unions, and then on the back end, discharging it, using Truth in Lending, breaking down finance charge and what a true finance charge means. So that's what this is about, family. That's what this AI debt terminator is all about. And that's what it's here for you guys to present, is for all of you guys to be able to do for self and have an AI version of me literally at your guys' fingertips, an AI Credit Gotti version literally at your fingertips, able to spit out all my teachings from 2021 and beyond, and the in-depth and the behind-the-scenes ones of my mentors and their documents that I've received, that I've compiled, that have helped me, that I've gone out and I've used and put into and kind of created my own strategy and administrative process based off of these. Now, a lot of it's the same. And so what I want you guys to understand is that, y'all, now's the time. Now's the time for you guys to be going out. And I've given you guys, who do you learn from in the consumer law space, right? I only tell you guys who I learn from. There's so many people out there that teach so much raw. But if you guys want the actual sauce, the actual information, which is where I get to, I'm like, okay, who's not holding back information? Because if they're not holding back information, that means that, when I do invest into them and I do pay for their time and energy, I know I'm going to get them, and I know I'm going to get even more from them than which that they are given, and they're already giving so much. So the individual who I learn from, the business that I learned from when it comes to the consumer law information and space, and yes, there's been other people of bits and pieces in which I've taken, but it's the bureau bullies, it's Brother Omar. And if you guys hear other individuals in the consumer law space, I don't even want to give credit to any of these other names, but so many other people that I've tuned into a couple of their teachings, and they'll tell you that who they learn from is Brother Omar, is the bureau bullies. So go look up the bureau bullies, go look up Brother Omar. Right? I want you guys to not just be in tune with my teachings, but I want you guys to be in tune with other people that I've learned from as well too. And all I've been able to do is just interpret and break down the same teachings that I've gone out and learned from him and applied it to my life. And what's worked for me, I'm able to come here and teach you guys as well too. The arbitration, that's been learned from the bureau bullies, right? Learning about arbitration and being able to get settlement checks, right? We've done it time and time again. And I've done that and been able to do that because of the teachings that I've received and applied, implemented, and now able to go out and teach for you guys. So I wanted to just come here really quick to show you guys the AI debt terminator. Let me know, do you guys like what you guys see? It's not just where you guys can get this. Y'all gotta have the actual link to it. It's an actual, just like Sora, just like ChatGPT, it's an actual GPT. It's official. I can share the link with you guys for those that do have access. I did already share it last night with my mentorship. Those that are on the credit or those that are in even the free communities, y'all got access to yesterday's credit call. All right, yesterday's credit call was free. Every Sunday, we're also going to be doing a financial literacy blueprint call open to the public. So wherever you guys are at in your guys's, wherever you guys are at, you guys can come in and get a financial literacy call from me. We're going to be talking about different things from investments to credit to business to scaling your business to business credit to taxes to real estate to tons of information on crypto to true financial literacy. We're gonna be hosting these calls every single Sunday, so make sure you guys are in tune with that, in tune with the free communities. If you are not already, just text the number down below, 305-575-2843. Like I said as well, family, if y'all want access to this, GPT. The only people that are getting access to it right now at this very moment are in the mentorship. So invest into yourself, invest into your mentorship, invest into, knowledge, invest into people that have already been in the places where you guys are looking to go. If y'all are looking to discharge debt, we've already discharged over $1 million in debt. So why reinvent the wheel? Partner with us. With price where it's at right now, you guys will not be able to take advantage of a $2,500 mentorship from Credit Gotti. And I'm only saying that because of the value and the things that we're bringing forward to you guys, and the things that we've been doing for 2,500 over the past couple of years is not the same things that we're doing now. We're bringing forth a lot more information, a lot more value. So if you guys are ready to take yourself to that next level, I want to see who here right now live is ready to tune in with the mentorship with me. Take action now, right? The power of now. I want y'all to read that book. The conversations that started for me carrying that book and just reading that book were amazing. The frequencies it emits is great. The power of now. Who's ready now to take action on the mentorship now, right? And I'll even work with you guys on taking 2 payments. So rather than doing 2,500, you could do 1,250 and then 1,250 within another 45 days. So I want to see comment down below a fire emoji or the number 3 if you guys are ready now to get started with the mentorship. I want to see who here is ready and who here is ready to take action, who here is ready to get that AI, who here is ready to start learning about investments and what the fund that we're dropping and putting together is all about, how you guys can set up your own fund, how you guys can get started in real estate, not next year. I'm talking about this year, within the next couple months, how you guys can do your first deal, with little to no money. I'm going to show you guys, and I'm not talking about $100,000 deals, $1 million. I'm talking 10 million plus dollar deals, right? And if you guys are interested in such, let me show you guys how. In the mentorship, we're teaching that, and that's why 2,500. I just want to attract the right people as well more than anything. The community. Are you guys going to be able to come into the mentorship and do business with people within the mentorship as well too? I'm talking $1 million deals. I'm talking tens of $1 million deals, and so that's what it's about, is community, and finding that people, that tribe that is on that same frequency as you. So I appreciate y'all. I don't see anybody ready to take action now, which is fine. I'm not here to convince anybody to get started now, or to take action now on their own dreams, on their own goals, on their own aspirations. Y'all seen the technology. Y'all seen a little bit of what the AI Debt Terminator can do. Otherwise, you guys can wait till July to get access to it. Right now, though, the only way to get access to me or any of our services is through the mentorship. The university is down right now. We're looking to launch the app with it before we do release it back again to the public. And just some things on the back end with people logging in and getting started, and then people coming in and not being able to log in, and just some things that we got to fix prior to moving on and even taking on any more students within the university. So I don't, we're not doing credit repair. We're not doing, the university right now. So we're strictly franchise. The franchise, which is $10,000 to come in and get access to our services and our teachings, or the mentorship, which right now is only $2,500, and the price is going to be going up to $5,000, which will be its original price and its actual valued price. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being now. I look forward to seeing, and for y'all to seeing and hearing all of the testimonies with this AI Debt Terminator. Let's get it, family. Stay blessed. Stay protected. Keep that evil eye on you guys, because there's tons of energies out there right now. So stay protected. Love on yours. Love who loves you. And just remember, all that you want to become, you are that already. One love.